How's it going, citizens of FlowFest? Name is John Kohl, CEO of TuneGo. Glad to be here. Glad to have everyone here with us. Hope everyone's enjoying FlowFest. It's obviously an awesome event. I'm gonna get right into what TuneGo is all about. So TuneGo is patented technology trusted by celebrity artists, record labels, content libraries, and global brands. We're building the NFT market, the premier NFT marketplace for the music industry for the future. So our mission really is to simplify the business of music. For those of you that are in the music industry, you know it's a very fragmented, disconnected industry that has a lot of issues as far as getting royalty payments back to the creative community, and that's what we're all about. So we exist to help the artist community secure content, protect creative rights, and monetize and collect royalties. And now that expands into the NFT space. The big problem we solve, like I said, securing, organizing, and managing creative rights is daunting and confusing. The vast majority of creative content is not properly protected and registered for royalty collection. The creative industry is fragmented, it's complex, it's rapidly evolving in the digital age, and every single year, there's literally billions of dollars in royalties that go uncollected by the creative community, billions of dollars in music royalties that should make it back to the creative community that are actually collected, but not distributed back to the creatives. And that's the big problem that TuneGo solves. And NFTs is just gonna take that to a whole nother level and bring a whole new revenue stream and fan engagement mechanism to the music community. So our solution is TuneGo secures digital content and protects creative rights with a technology platform that has been secured by over 100 granted patent claims. We create a digital record of the creative process. So we start at the very beginning of the creative journey. When the producer just lays down the track, the songwriter has that first creative spark. We create what's called a TuneGo Fingerprint, which tracks the entire creative process from that initial creative spark. When you invite your collaborators into the project, when they invite their collaborators, all the point to where it's a completed song, even when you're bringing in digital artists, videographers, so all different forms of art. So we simplify the process of securing, organizing, managing the content and the creative rights across the entire supply chain. Our partners in strategic relationships is really everyone in the music industry. Everything from the biggest licensing company in North America to get your music onto TV, film, and in video games. I know everyone here loves video games like we all do, but also all the streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Pandora, the social platforms, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Shazam. We even help the creative community get their content onto Peloton. So for those of you fitness buffs out there that love music when you're working out, we'll even have your music on the Peloton. And then the biggest streaming platforms in China, such as Tencent and NetEase. We've received a significant amount of press and media. We have, like I said, over 100 granted patent claims, everything from secure cloud-based music file storage, secure access keys for project collaboration, and then some really cool pending patents that we expect to issue pretty shortly. Here's how our ecosystem works. It's pretty simple. The TuneGo Vault is really the central hub of your experience. Once you have all of your content, we're going to demonstrate the TuneGo Vault in a second. But once you have all your content and your creative rights and your projects secured in the TuneGo Vault, now you can distribute that content to the world. So you can go mint NFTs on the Flow blockchain in the TuneGo NFT Marketplace. You can distribute that music to Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Pandora, Tidal, you name it. You can monetize the music on all the social platforms, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, etc. And you can license your music to TV, film, video games. And so really, again, the TuneGo Vault, it's your central hub. It's where you store your content and your creative rights. And then from there, you could do anything you want with it. Mint your NFTs, get it on the streaming platforms, put it on the social platforms, license it out for TV, film, and video games. And then TuneGo collects all of the royalties for you. NFT revenue, streaming revenue, social revenue, licensing revenue, and brings that all back to you as the creative audience. And we can even split that revenue up. So different creators have different ownership of the creative rights of a song or even the digital artwork, videos, whatever's part of this project. We take all of these royalties that come from all of these different sources, and then we can distribute it to all of the songwriters, the producers, the engineers, the videographers, the digital artists, whoever it is, whoever's involved with that project. We can automate that entire process. So we get the music out, we get the digital art out, we collect the royalties, and we put it into your pocket. There's a little picture of the TuneGo Vault. One thing that's really cool about our vault, it's web-based and mobile. So when you're on the go, you can manage all of your projects, not just from your desktop, but also from your phone anywhere in the world. Naturally, we're building our marketplace on Flow, the world's premier blockchain. Fast, secure. You guys know all the benefits of Flow. Eco-friendly, no gas, built really for massive scale. And that's one reason why we wanted to build our system and link up with Flow. To us, it was just the future of the blockchain. The way that, again, our mission is to simplify the business of music. And so every approach that we take is to make everything very user-friendly. So we took the approach of NFTs as easy as 1, 2, 3. Get all of your digital assets and your creative rights in the TuneGo Vault, create your smart contract and mint your NFTs on the Flow blockchain, publish your NFTs, and get paid on the TuneGo Marketplace. Now, one thing about the securing your digital assets in the patented vault, that actually brings a lot of added value to the buyer. So it can help to increase the value of your NFTs because of those creative rights that have been secured. And we actually get consensus of the creative contributors before the NFT is even minted. So we know the benefits of the NFT, the certificate of authenticity of ownership and everything, how it lives on the blockchain forever, it's immutable. We actually get that consensus of the creative rights before it's minted, so it can help to bring extra value to your NFT, which is good for you, the creator, puts more money in your pocket. It's good for the buyer because the buyer knows that this is a real NFT. It's not a copycat. It's not a pirated NFT. It's real content that's owned by the creators on here. So that's our whole philosophy. Here's a look at what our marketplace is going to look like. It's coming soon. And we'll actually show this to you in a second. And then, yeah, so there's TuneGo. You make the tune, we make it go, join the future and make history. So now I'm going to jump over. I'm going to show you a little bit of how the platform works really quickly. Be sure to join us at the TuneGo booth and Discord if you have more questions. We obviously have limited time here. So I'm just going to do a real quick run through of the platform, but go ahead and join us at our booth if you have any additional questions, you want to talk to anyone, you want to learn anything more. So let me go ahead and click over to, this is your TuneGo Vault. This is all of the profiles. So this artist is actually collaborating on a lot of different projects. It's a super simple UI. Again, we made it to simplify the business of music. So I'm going to go ahead and click into a profile. And then I'm going to go ahead and then click into a folder. I can organize projects according to a single project or a folder. A folder is naturally going to contain a group of projects. So a folder might be a playlist that you're creating, or it might be an album that you're creating that's going to have multiple songs. Once you click into a song, here's where you store all of your files. This is not just your music files. This could be video files, digital artwork. It's your project files. So if you make music in Pro Tools, you make it in Ableton, you make it in these different software platforms. And so this is where you store everything, all of your files, all of your mixes, your masters, your clearances, everything goes into your files section. Metadata is everything that you need to get paid. So if you're going to distribute your music, if you're going to put it on TikTok, if you're going to put it on YouTube, on Spotify and Apple, if you're going to license your music, if you want to get paid for that music, you have to have this metadata in place. So it's basically a checklist. Fill out all this information, and you're going to make sure that those billions of dollars that get collected every year that typically don't get distributed back to the creative audience actually make it back into your pocket. So here's where you store all of your song details. If you're licensing your music for video games or for TV and film, you're also going to need to put track information like what's the key, what's the BPM, what's the time signature, these types of things. What's the catalog ID, copyright information. Here's where you manage all of your contributors. And again, I know I'm going through this quickly, but again, please feel free to reach out to us on our Discord booth for more information, for other demos, etc. So here's where you manage all of your contributors, all the songwriters, the video directors, videographers, digital artists, producers, Managers, anyone who needs to have access to this project, you can then invite them in as a contributor, assign them a role, and then you have full control over the owner of the project. Here's where your lyrics go. So if you're submitting your lyric to Apple and you want your lyrics to show up on Apple Music or in Lyric Sheet or any of those other services, you add your lyrics here. You can also use this as a writing tool. So you go ahead and write this along the way. Here's the splits management. This is actually the splits of a song. Again, this is, you get, our system requires consensus. So one person can't say this is how the royalties of the songs are distributed. Everyone has to approve it. So our system will send out push notifications and emails. Everyone has to come in and approve. If someone doesn't approve, everyone gets notifications saying that it's been denied, and then they have to work that out. So there is consensus on the splits, which again, splits defines how royalties are paid. Then here's where you manage all your collaborators. Here's where you can manage private shares. Private shares, if you don't want anyone to download music, you just want to give them secure access to stream it. And you can say you can do this 1 stream, 5 streams, 3 days, 5 days, whatever it is. And then here's the patented TuneGo Fingerprint. The TuneGo Fingerprint keeps a digital record of the entire creative process. So now there can be no disputes. This actually eliminates a huge negative domino effect that can happen. Whenever a song gets really popular, people come out of nowhere and say, I did that guitar riff, or I wrote that hook. This creates a digital record of the entire creative process, so there's no creative disputes in the future. So now you've gone into your vault, you've secured everything, pretty simple. You've managed your entire project. Now you want to distribute your music. You simply come here, you'd go through a simple wizard, takes about 10 minutes, 10 days later, all your music's on Spotify, on TikTok, on YouTube, on Apple Music, Amazon, Instagram, everything. We collect all the royalties on a monthly basis, put that money back into your wallet. If you're ready to license your music, you simply come over here to our platform and you can license it. You can see we've licensed music to some of the biggest brands in the world, everything from NASCAR, ESPN, NBA, Nissan, Mercedes-Benz, even the Olympics. The last Olympics had music that was licensed from us, from independent artists, by the way. It's not just the celebrity artists. We have a system that's a data-driven system that can find great music and get that music licensed from independent artists that have not previously had hits. So it's a really powerful platform for the independent artist community. And last but not least, while we're all here, our NFT Builder. You know, in the music industry, I know in the gaming industry, a lot of people are very familiar with NFTs. In the music industry, everyone asks me, WTF is an NFT? And so we needed to make that process very simple. So when you're in here to create your NFT, you just go into your profile, you just add some of the details, you come in here and it's as easy as this. Add the music, grab everything out of your vault, add the music that you want to add the videos that you want to add, super simple. Add the digital art. So when it's time to throw your cats up into the situation, add your digital art. You can even add other, which is a non-digital asset. So when you're going to add things like Kings of Leon did a $4 million NFT, one of the reasons is they had a golden ticket. That golden ticket was 4 concert tickets, 4 front row tickets to 1 concert per year. It was called the golden ticket. So here you can add meet and greets, vinyl signings, Zoom sessions, you know, concert tickets, other things like that. Here's something that's very innovative. We're actually adding NFT splits. So this is in addition to your streaming splits or your licensing splits. Here you can actually manage the splits of the NFT itself. So when the NFT revenue comes in, our system will go ahead and split that money up, and we can send it out to everyone's individual wallet. And then here on the legal side, if you have any legal docs, contracts, whatever it is, go ahead and add those. Once you've gone through this real simple, quick wizard, everything gets published into TuneGo NFT. This is the upcoming marketplace that's built on the Flow blockchain. You can go ahead and everything you would expect from a marketplace, filters, auctions, sales. This is where the artist community can really engage with their fans in ways never done before through NFTs. So everything will be in here. You'll be able to preview the music, the videos, and everything else. And that's TuneGo NFT. So want to encourage everyone, go to www.tunegonft.com to learn more. We have a leaderboard. We're giving away free memberships. You'll have exclusive first access to celebrity drops. We have some huge announcements that are coming. So go to tunegonft.com to learn more. and look forward to seeing you there.